All right, we're gonna see our backyard today. Hey, Oreo, there's Oreo. Um, Starting with this corner here, we have ground cover, overgrown epidendron orchid, monk orchid, epidendron, African monk orchid, a different variety. This is hot chili pepper. Um, See, it's growing. These are plants I don't know the name of. There's a few bougainvillea propagations. This is rose apple. This is the new addition to the house. Um, that's guava. This area gonna be orchids. This is ground orchids along this border here. And here we have a few more. This is Chamberkia rock orchid. This is my favorite orchid, by the way. And these are called Dendrobium moscatum. We propagated them. These are all propagated, and that's the mother plant right there. Okay. And there's Oncidium here. Oncidium has these pseudobulb right down the bottom here. We have Oncidium over here too, in a basket. That's the Dendrobium. We propagated these. That's the non-orchid here, the big ones. That's Florida orchid. And we have a few Dendrobium collections here. Harkin Dendrobium. This is Dendrobium moscatum. This is the mother, and you can see here. Look, very interesting. Here we have a bunch of babies. They are called keikis, that potentially can become a new plant. You can just break this off. You see how they already have like roots growing. You can just break them off and become its own plant. So we have a bunch of those babies. Very excited. Yeah, we have Dendrobiums mostly here, but we have a few hidden ones here. That's Oncidium with the pseudobulb. That's Encyclia with the pseudobulb right there. And we have Cattleya. Cattleyas have these ear-like leaves. Very interesting. I like these too. And these are given by someone, but these are very common in Burma, and I love them. And that's my orchid section here, mostly. And these are very well shaded under the tree. And this big tree that coming up here, that's longan tree. Okay, there's jujube tree that was there. It's very astringent, that kind. We left it, even though we don't like that one. This is mango tree, Thai mango tree called Nam Dok Mai. This year it doesn't fruit. It fruits, but it drops because there's a drought. And this fruit tree too. We didn't have a lot. Last year was so much. The entire tree is full of fruits, more fruit than the leaves. This year, yeah. I mean, there's a pretty decent amount here, but not like last year. Okay. And these few plants here: Buddha belly, camellia, crown of thorns, gardenia, elephant's ear. I don't know what these call, but celosia, giant jasmine. This is geranium. I think this is a variety of cast iron. And there's Oreo here. Hey, Oreo. Hi, baby. Oh, you look so handsome. Okay, so we have a few knockout roses here, and then these are true blooms. I think these are grafted. I'm not sure. These are lemongrass. Again, this is longan tree, and that's the entire half of the yard. Okay, if you keep going down here, there's a bunch of propagations. We have Florida cranberry or hibiscus sorrel or sorrel hibiscus. Pepper propagated, more pepper. These are Thai basil, catnips, more pepper. Noni plant. This is for my mom. Entire cancer property plants. They eat the leaves. We have sour sop, pepper, basil. These are not doing well. More propagations of pepper, Thai chili pepper. Over here, longan tree again. If you come underneath here, there's going to be Vanda orchids. These are Vanda orchid air roots, bare rooted. These are starter. We have a few more, like a little baby that we're starting up. And this is the orchid. I don't know the name of it. This is very common in Burma or Thailand. And this is the mango tree. And if you keep going, this is the mango tree that we replaced. Previously, there was a kaffir lime tree, and then we have more basil. And this is jujube, Thai jujube tree. That's how, like, that's. And look at this one. This is my favorite Chungburkia right here. And it's very thick and green. It's full of water and nutrients. And they're very drought resistant and water resistant, or they're very resilient. I love it. And we have more of the basil. And that's the new planted avocado tree. And that's where I hide my pots. These corner here are just leftover plants that we planted a bunch of, like, mostly lilies and amaryllis, elephant's ear, random plants. Over here, this is pomegranate tree that we planted, and then I had to cut it down to the ground. Don't worry, they're gonna grow back within a year. Next year it's gonna be a full bush. Moringa here, and papaya tree right there, and that's about it. This is about my whole yard. We don't have a lot of space, but this is what we made the best out of it. The other corner I'm not going to show you because it's kind of hard and mess. It's kind of hard to get there. It's kind of messy. So, okay, see you. All right, so I'm going to show you my front yard. So first thing first, so we just came from the side entrance, but I'm going to go around the front and show you what we have. We don't have much, but the only big thing that we added was this tree. This is called lychee tree, a fruit tree like that has like sweet and sour, flavor. This tree fruit a lot, but the fruit is not. It's not juicy and it's not sweet. So I think it's just the tree is too small at the moment and it's very immature. So we want the tree to be a little bit bigger, and we want the tree to be focusing on just growing. So that the main reason we plant this here because we wanted the tree to grow big and create shades for the car. This is the driveway here. This is our main driveway. It goes into the side. Anyway, let's go to the front and see. This is the front yard. There's literally nothing here. We have a few collies, and then we have these crown of thorns, and yeah, that's it. We don't have a lot. These ground covers. We have these plumeria, and Dracaena right there. And this is, I don't know this one. This is my mom. I got it from a friend. And on this side, yeah, we have Flora vinca, just growing. These are called June plum. They look like this, but they do get bigger, but it's not big at the moment. We have a few desert roses. Those are desert roses over there. You don't need to water them. Don't ever water your desert roses. They're just doing fine on their own. And we have rose bed. They're not doing well because I don't have the time to weed and mulch and fertilize. So normally they do get very full of petals and colors. They put on a show. Everyone loves it, but right now it's not doing well. Here we have Flora vinca growing. We didn't want them initially, but we try to get rid of it, right? Multiple times, and then eventually we just give up. You know what? We said, just do whatever you want. Have at it. And here the front, these initially we just want jasmine, the whole entire these garden bed, but the Flora vinca kind of took over half of it. We just left it. I didn't have time to trim it. Look, it's out of shape and it's everywhere. And these are crawlers. They like to crawl. And this is trumpet flower tree. They become the tree has a bunch of petals to the point where the entire tree becomes yellow. Okay, it's very beautiful when it blooms. Okay, and this is the same tree. So my neighbor has the same tree. There's a golden trumpet flower tree. When it it blooms, okay? And when the petal drops on the entire, like on the ground, it looks like a carpet. You can just sit there and take photos, and the entire tree becomes yellow. It's very beautiful during the spring. Okay, so that's about it. That's the fun entrance there, and that's about it. We don't have much. This is my proud babies. You know, like I need this tree to grow because I need a shade for my car. Okay, that's about it. And we have one that added this year. This one I don't know the name of. When it blooms, it has a flower. When it blooms, it looks like the flower looks like shrimp. And the tail of it has like color, different color, like purplish, pinkish, like white. It's very beautiful. Can't wait for this one. My dad wanted for the leaves. They eat the leaves, but I like the flower. So, yep, that's it. Yep.